Hello, fellow Cancerians. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing reading for you for June, looking at the energies that you will be working with in June, what divine guidance comes through, what news you can use. So this is a general reading. I'm tuning into general energies and not one person's specific energy. If you would like a reading where I tune into your specific energies, there is a link in the description box below. You can schedule an appointment with me. I do tarot readings, psychic readings, coaching if you have your own skills that you want to develop. House healings, business healings, deprogramming, a lot on the list there. So let's get to your reading though, Cancer. Starting in the past, we've got the death reversed. Some cycle that wouldn't end. Something boy, this is creating without this death and rebirth, it's continuing the same way. It's like a Groundhog Day energy. So you're in some kind of never-ending cycle, and it looks like you were trying to manifest a loving connection from an old stuck energy. I'm gathering that that did not work for you. It's so interesting. Hey, there's like a repetitive cycle that wouldn't end. And yet there's, even though this repetitive cycle wouldn't end, you're manifesting. It's like, I want love. I want happiness. I want joy. I want fulfillment. I want my happiness. I want to share that with others in connection. It feels like, wow, powerful manifestation. And so it looks like you had these ideas. I want to manifest love. I want a loving connection. And I want happiness. I want joy. I want sunshine. And it looks like there's this ready to move on, ready to move towards, ready to take action towards what you want to manifest. All right. That's your past. In your present energy, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Planting your seeds. Planting. I feel like this is what you're planting seeds of. I want love. I want to manifest. I want to manifest connections, loving connections. And I want to manifest happiness. So it looks like in June, Cancer, what you are doing is some of you are planting the seeds for what you want to manifest. Others of you are tending those seeds, giving your energy to them, your attention, your focus, your belief in their ability to grow. I feel like that's what you're focusing on in June. I'm not going to focus on what no longer serves me, what I don't want to create, and I'm going to focus on my energy on what it is I want to grow. Feels like a very powerful understanding of manifestation. Where your energy goes, that grows. So I'm going to be very disciplined in my attention and not give attention to things that I don't want to grow. Wow. So it looks like you're bringing in the 10 of Cups in June. This is Cups a lot. I'm feeling connection, loving connections, soulmate, soul family, soul tribe. Very fulfilling, satisfying, safe, emotionally the best you can get, top shelf love. It does feel like it's based in reality. I'm someone that you're willing to put your energy into and receive that back as well. Feels a part of that. Yeah. That's so funny that guy. So the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, like there's no longer are you willing to accept connections where you are the only one giving into the connection. You tend to overgive because you have a lot to give, but it has left you very depleted in the past. This overgiving in connections. So it looks like in June, you're realizing where you want to focus your attention. And I'm going to focus my attention on the things that I think will grow, that I want to grow. And I'm going to create ultimate fulfillment for myself, happiness. I'm not going to accept people, situations that are one-sided, where I give and give and give. Sometimes I feel called sometimes people come into your experience and they're very loving at first, and then they change it up and they hope that you live off the memory of what they did and the energy and love that they were giving you. But when that energy shifts, it's all there. Energy is now. It is or it isn't now. I can't live off and sustain off of emotional support that someone gave me in the past. If it becomes a chronic issue where I'm not getting anything, I can't live off of, yeah, but I used to. Yeah, there's no love in that. I think you're realizing in June, when you overgive to a connection, you are not loving yourself. You are taking from your resources in a chronic way. It is not an act of self-love. And you need to love yourself. Oxygen mask on you first, not as an ego. My ego goes first, but your soul, your health, your mental, emotional, spiritual health, physical health. There's something you're learning, experiencing the unfolding in June around, it feels like in connections. How much do I give? So you've invited this, you've manifested these loving connections coming in, And so it looks like in June, they come in and it's not everyone. You're using your discernment to figure out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Because when you overgive, not only is that, it's like it creates such massive instability and insecurity when you start feeling that someone is no longer reciprocating with their energy and their love and their time and their attention. And they might be like, oh no, everything's fine, but you can tell the difference. And that leads to a lack of stability and security. I feel like you're also learning, so like I have to sacrifice so much to stay in a loving connection, then if you're giving too much. I feel like there's all these potential, like have some fun with the energies that are coming into the energies, the people, the situations that are arising. They might not be something you want to take forward and move forward with. It feels like more of a discerning, learning about your energy. Are you depleted after you're with this person in this situation? Or do you feel neutral? Or do you feel alive and invigorated? I think that's going to be helpful litmus test. Like, after I was with this person, after this conversation, after this text message exchange, do I feel depleted and exhausted? How do I feel emotionally? Am I more neutral, like even exchange? Or do I feel like enlivened, excited, inspired? I think it's more about your discerning, your ability to understand and your emotions, really. It's emotions and pentacles. This also has a lot to do with your work. Or it might have to do with your work. Doing something that you really love. If you're going to put this much time, energy, and focus, you want to make it something that you really, really love. If you settle for less than what you're worth, you are not going to be happy. If there's some type of job opportunity where you're like, oh, that is not, I need more. I feel like if you betray yourself and you're like, I'll do it anyway, then you're setting yourself up and everybody around you for resentment. There's some type of work project that it's uneven. It's not balanced. And it doesn't feel like a good start. And it doesn't feel like it's going to lead to your 10 of Pentacles. I feel like on paper, it feels like a great opportunity, or, an opportunity. But it doesn't feel, I don't know. Use your own discernment, but there's some kind of project, something that comes up in June around work, around your finances, and it does not look like Yeah, it doesn't look like an opportunity that's for you at this time, at least. All right, boy, this Knight of Pentacles or Knight of Wands has been showing up in all the zodiac, practically all the zodiac readings, and almost always in the same place. So it looks like as a collective, we're working around this. I'm kind of getting this as player energy. Taking action without really fully being grounded or present or connected, or a lack of loyalty. So you might be feeling that, like or you might be experiencing this from others. That in and out energy, like someone, whether this is work, friendships, or romantic, it feels like there's this, oh, that's what it feels like. What is that? Speed dating. It feels like in your energies, this isn't about finding someone and connecting. It's more like spending some time with them, learning about yourself in this interaction and learning about them, getting some clarity about what it is that you really want. It feels like the connections you're making in June, no matter what they are about, one, you're wanting ultimate fulfillment. Whether that's work, play, and everything, you're looking for that 10 of Cups. And I love that you realize that you're worthy of that 10 of Cups, and that you're not going to settle, that you know your value. And I don't feel like you're going to take it so personally if you get rejected, because it feels like you're also kind of rejecting people and situations. And so if we take out the ego and we're like, hey, we're connecting, this is really nice, but I think I'm going to move on. And it's not something to do, it's just, it was a brief encounter or a couple days of connection. It feels like it's okay to explore different opportunities. I feel like you're also learning attachment, that you don't have to, or maybe you're not feeling so insecure in your attachments, and so you feel comfortable with just getting to know people and not needing to figure out, who are you to me, who are you in the future. Ooh. Oh, I'm also getting, so it feels like you're dealing with energies that are in and out, hot and cold, hit it and quit it, confusing, like I'm all here and then I'm gone. And it looks like you're also dealing with stubbornness and unwillingness to change, needing everyone else to change around you. So you might be having addressing these issues that you have about yourself, because it looks like you're attracting them in your environment. I feel like you're keeping all of this to yourself. I don't feel like you're really out there like telling everybody what's going on. It feels like you're keeping a lot of what's going on to yourself. part of it feels like you're not quite sure who you can trust. Because you are having these energies of this flighty kind of in and out person type of energy. It might be several people that are like that. You might be feeling that kind of in and out. I feel a little flighty. I feel like I'm not able to stick. And also that stubbornness. So you might be experiencing it like those energies outside of you and within yourself. Something is changing. It feels like a lot of fast moving energies. Feels like it feels like you're primed for communication coming in. A lot of communication about something that's not working. Some of you might be getting this communication from others. Hey, I want to let you know what's not working in this connection about you. This feels like fast communication, a lot of communication about what's not working. Some of you might have this experience in your 3D. Those around you who want to stay in a connection with you and are willing to communicate about what's not working. That feels very healing. Some of you might get these ideas more like inspirational or from your guides. The communication might be more internal. I understand now what's not working. And by addressing it, it's like taking away that conflict energy and power plays and winning at any cost and hurt feelings that have built up because of a lack of communication, a lack of feeling that the attachment is confident and secure, that you can bring up issues of what's not working out. So that, even though this feels difficult because there's a lot of blocks to communicating difficult subjects honestly, it feels like I feel all this relief that learning how to communicate this, it feels like it completely takes the wind out of the sails of that 5 of Swords energy that's been kind of hanging around. Your challenge right now is the 6 of Cups. Your challenge is to not romanticize the past. That something that is in the past that you had a loving connection. It's like, I want to recreate that with that same connection instead of, I no longer can create that loving connection with that person, with that situation, in that group. I know that because I have experienced that energy and because I'm wanting more of that energy, that I can create more of that. I just realize I cannot create that type of loving connection with these people, this situation. That's something new. So the energy can recycle and come back to me, and I can experience that same feelings, that same beautiful energies that I enjoyed previously, coming from new sources. It looks like, what is this? A challenge. It looks like someone brings some type of unwanted news, some unwanted information comes in, unwanted communication. Like I'm not trying to hear that. And it is challenging, and it's like you're not moving away from it. Does it get you in your emotions? You can't get away from whatever this energy is, whatever this message is. And so this is in the month of June. So we've got, and it's coming in at the end. This might be towards the end of June. Boy, it really, whatever this unwanted thing you don't want to hear, it's hard to get away from. And it makes you feel stuck, uncertain where to move next. It looks like it might have something to do with a decision, like this information comes in, it's unwanted. So now I need to decide what direction to take. It might have something to do with your finances, with job, with a work opportunity, with your health. It's like it looks like unwanted information. So now I've got to make a decision. It might be hard for you I feel like it's hard for you to really tune into this. It's unwanted, but it's hard for you to take it seriously. Or you're trying to make light of it. Maybe that's your coping mechanisms, like, oh, I'm not worried, but there's something going on here. And the message is, okay, you've got the inner strength to deal with this. You've got the divine on your side that will help bring this back into balance and move you forward. It's just, I don't have the answer, because the answer, I don't know if that's really important as much as the process of whatever this is. So wild. All right, Cancer, that's your reading. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments anything that you want to share about how this relates. Is this business? Is this romance? Is this both? Did they both resonate? Is this a friendship? Is this family? If there's anything you want to share about what's going on personally for you, I'm so curious what the story is for you personally. So, and don't forget to like this video. That really helps me grow this channel. I'd really like to grow this channel and find more like minds, like hearts, like spirits. So you can help me by liking this channel and subscribing if this felt like your message or messages. So you get more of these messages in your feed. You help me grow my channel. And we create a group. So, all right. Thank you. Take care. Bye.